Resilience has much less to do with mental toughness and much more to do with grounding. Hi, this is Pad and this is your Monday Teamshot. Now, back in 1995, Dr. Edith H Grotberg was involved in something called the International Resilience Project. But it's interesting because her study started out as a study of pathology. She was looking at kids that had gone through some really difficult times, and she expected to see some damage, some challenges in terms of the way that they socialized or went about life or tackled goals because of the really difficult circumstances with which they grew up. The interesting thing was that she began to notice and turn her focus towards those kids that actually seemed to thrive despite their circumstances. And she began to steer her studies towards this issue of resilience. Now, for many years, I've introduced my clients to what I call the undeniable affirmation. Now, affirmations seem to be very popular these days, but we need to be very careful with affirmations, because if we are stating things that are aspirational, that can be encouraging and inspiring, but it's possible that we start to state to ourselves things that are simply not true, things that are simply unbelievable. We need to be honest with ourselves. We need to be aware that if we are stating some kind of aspirational affirmation, that there isn't actually a little voice inside of us saying, "Matey, you are lying to yourself." Because if that's going on, it will undermine everything that you're seeking to so positively declare. So the most important affirmation I seek to steer my own clients towards is this undeniable affirmation. And it goes like this: I am what I am. I have what I have, and I can do what I can do. So whilst mental toughness is a really applaudable trait to have in your life, actually the grounding that these three statements provides you is a more important foundation for all that you think, say, and do. I am what I am, I have what I have, and I can do what I can do. It brings you back to who you really are. It brings you back to the moment. It brings you back to the core of what makes you you in the reality of the situation you find yourself in. And from that foundation, you can rebuild your life. You can tackle your goals. You can press through the pain and deal with the challenges that are in front of you. Without it, you're very likely to find yourself overwhelmed by certain challenges that will come your way in life. Now, I've used that as a technique for years myself and for my own clients, but this was the interesting thing. I've only just come across Edith H Grotberg's study on resilience. And in that study, she makes it very plain that there are three areas of focus for resilient characters. They tend to focus on who they really are, what they really have, and what they really can do. Identity, ownership, and opportunity. And in her research, she defines a series of example questions for each of those areas that are extraordinarily helpful and lay the foundations that are necessary in order for any one of us to build that resilience from the inside out. So as you face your own challenges today, this week, this month, this year, take a moment to focus upon the undeniable affirmation. I am what I am, I have what I have, and I can do what I can do. And discover for yourself just how grounding that is and how empowering it is for you in that moment. So this is Pad with your Monday Team Shot, giving you a boost to your own resilience.